Today I want to get a little serious, on a serious note, you know what I'm saying? And I want to talk about what is love. My name is Eric, and welcome to the craziness that lives inside my head.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more.
So, you're 70 years old, and you may be in love. You think. You don't know. Why is that? Because when you get 70 years old, especially a gay man of 70, you begin to feel very jaded when it comes to love. Why? When you have relationships, guys that you really, really was in love with turn out to be bullshit artists, con artists, drug addicts. Just somebody that just want to live off of you because they ain't got no place to go. They ain't got a pot to pee in. So they always fall in love with you, so they say. And then you let yourself go and fall in love with them, move them in, feed them, try to help them find work, and to find out, I'll give you one example. One said he got a job, got him a job. So in order to pay me back, it was my birthday, and he said that I'm going to take you out for your birthday. So I left work early because he's at work, I'm at work. I'm supposed to meet him at his place at work. So I left my job early to go home and take a shower, tell him to be nice and fresh to have dinner with my honey. I go home, I open my front door, the bedroom door is closed. What am my bedroom door doing closed? Open up the bedroom door, and there he was. The man I was madly in love with, in bed with another man. Now, that didn't happen once. It happened plenty of times. So now, you're very jaded. Like I told everybody would say to me, oh, so-and-so, I think he like you. And my first thing is, does he have a job? Does he have a car? Does he have his own place to live? Or is he living with his parents? No job, no money, no car, no nothing. No. How'd that record go? Nothing from nothing leaves nothing, but you gotta have something to be with me. So now I'm 70 years old. And I talk to the women a lot at work. And yes, there's somebody new in my life. And I'm very, I'm very jaded. Oh, he didn't call me last night, so he probably up laying up with somebody. And they said, well, we don't know that. I said, yeah, well, he used to call me at the same time every night. All of a sudden, he didn't call me. And then when he does, he'd say he'd work late or something like that. And then she said, you're going to sabotage whatever relationship that you're going to get because you're going by your history. That's your baggage. You have to start fresh. That's hard. Telling a 70-year-old gay man when he meets somebody that he may fall in love with, he has to start fresh. It's hard because you've been in relationships before. You had men. Like this one says, the new one I'm seeing says, I want to live the rest of my life with you. Well, I've heard that before. I've heard it plenty of times. I want to live the rest of my life with you. But meanwhile, they're screwing every Tom, Dick, and Harry next door. So, I mean, what do you do at my age? You become very jaded. But at the same time, like the women who says, women are very nice, because they know more about being nice in relationships than I think men. So sometimes I think about that and I say, what do these women talk about? They don't know nothing. But anyway, these women said, and I agree with them, you got to give him a chance. You got to leave your baggage at home. Unless something is in your face that he did to show you that something's wrong, you got to give him a chance. And I'm going to be honest with you. The latest thing, I haven't caught him doing anything. I mean, we haven't, put it this way, I haven't caught him in any lies. But then it's very hard when You see a person every weekend, and then this weekend, you know, I'm busy this weekend doing my stuff, so I can't go over there to be with this weekend. So, and then this person FaceTime you 3 or 4 times a day, text you 3 or 4 times a day, talk on the phone 3 or 4 times a day. Then all of a sudden, you get a text, I broke my phone. I can text, but I can't call. 3 days now. It happened on a Friday, and they claimed that they went to whatever store that sells their phone, because I told them they could trade it in and get a new phone. They said they can't because it's broken. They gotta wait till Monday when the phones come in. That's what they say. So all of a sudden, there's a blackout. There's a blackout Friday night, all day Saturday, and supposedly Sunday, and they're gonna call me on Monday. That's what they say. So I text, and he can only text. So I text. I don't get a text back. I text at Saturday. I text at 12 in the afternoon to find out did he go see about the phone. I didn't get a text back. Well, then I text him again at 3, and because he said he was going to call me when he gets the phone. I said, well, are you connected? That's 3 hours later. Then I text him 3 hours later after that, around 6, and I said, well, what's going on? Then that's when I got a text. Say he probably has to wait till Monday because of this and that and blah, blah, blah. And then the next thing in that text, I'll text you before I go to bed. Which he did. But what I'm trying to say to you, it just seemed very suspicious. Your phone is broken. When I called it, it immediately goes to voicemail. So immediately go to voicemail. In my opinion, he got the phone cut off. In my opinion, it could be broken. I never heard of phone break. You break a phone, you can't talk or FaceTime, but you can text. I guess that's possible. I did have an iPhone that was so stupid because I dropped it 3 or 4 times, and it got to the point that all I could do is text. So I'm not completely going crazy about this situation, but it's like I said, and then what I don't like, and I never liked this, and at my age, I really don't like it. I don't like being with somebody, and then all of a sudden, I become emotionally involved with you, and then all of a sudden, things like this happen. So what am I, and with my background, what am I to think? Maybe he did break his phone. Maybe he will get a new phone Monday. He'll call me. Meanwhile, he texts me, but he doesn't text. I mean, when we were texting, it was 2 and 3 times a day. So now he can text, but we're not texting 2 and 3 times a day. We text once. Now, if you want to know why I can't go over there, because he's 3 hours away. If he wasn't 3 hours away, yes, I would be over there. That's what you call long distance relationships. Anyway, I had to get that out because it seems to me, now since I'm older, you don't want to keep emotional stuff inside you. I call friends about it and everything. And they pretty much, when I told them what happened, they all had experience with the phones breaking. I had to, but you can't call anybody. But for me, it just seemed very suspicious. And then he can't get a phone till Monday. And I'm saying, like, well, that's a really slick way to keep me from calling you, FaceTiming you. And if I text you, you can always text me back when you're ready. So, in my mind, and I'm 70 years old, yes, I am suspicious. I'm trying not to be, because I'm very jaded with this love nonsense. Anyway, my name is Eric, and you just heard the craziness that lives inside my head.